Alright.
We are live.
Be doing side to side press ups.
Yep, side to side press ups.
Then we've got squat jumps.
Good. Whoa! Well done. Another one. Wahoo! Right. Do you know what I got? Brilliant.
I did that wrong.
Thanks to Tom for demonstrations. Quick swig of vodka before we get going. You're going to go and do. You go and do another. Oh, sorry, what was it? Right. So we'll start on the jog. Nice, easy jog. All right. I've got a cameraman who's off camera. Cameraman, sound engineer, director. He's going to be good. He's not going to move the camera. Can I get a watch on? You keep jogging. You keep jogging, everybody. Nope, you're banging into the camera there. Right, stay on the jog. Right. Open up into a wider squat and then a nice big start at the top. Okay, so trying to stretch down and in, then open up at the top. And go. I'm going to do a few more of those just to try and loosen up. Get my spine, get my core, my legs, my arms. Right, back on the jog again. Or you can be marching, remember. Just to get the blood flowing. I've been going for a minute. Okay, kick it out the front, just 2 or 3, just to get into the hamstrings a little bit and waking them up. We've been sitting down all day or just been sitting down for the last little while. Up we go like that, back on the jog. Gradually getting warmer. Right, what about my shoulders then? Circles forward. Circles back. Can anyone else hear their shoulders clicking when they do that? Can you hear mine's clicking through the camera? Blinking feels loud. Right, rotate through the core. I'm going to do these core rotations and then I'm going to do some squats. And then I'm going to jog again.
Lots of jogging.
2 minutes in. Right, I'm going to squat down. You can't get fully in your squat at the moment, you're just coming here and you can feel tightness or a stretch, that's fine. Just get a bit lower as we go through. Last one. Great stuff. Right, shake your legs out. I'm going to go down, do some stuff on the floor, get my shoulders and my core loosened up that way. Okay, another couple of minutes left of the warm up. So first thing I do is just hold a high plank. And breathe. And lock my stomach, my core muscles. So I'm not wobbling around or going up and down, I'm just locking it in there. Onto my knees. Take a break from that. This time I'm going to go in and I'm going to rotate to each side so I can get the rotational function, the rotational part of my core loosened off as well. So my feet stay where they are. I'm on one hand and I just rotate. And rotate. Okay, we're going to warm up for another minute or so, okay? So we're back on the jog. We'll do some heels up at the back. And some jogging. And we'll cycle through that, okay? So my heels are going to come up behind me. And down, I'm trying to be nice and light on my feet. My calf muscles and all the muscles coming up. Into my quads, my hamstrings and my glutes all getting warm again. Great, that's the one where you feel your dinner jiggling about in your stomach if you've not given it long enough to digest. Last one. Okay, shake the legs out. What I will do, last movement in the warm up, is go down and do some press ups. I'm going to do them on my knees. So if you're a full press up person, you might want to do these on your knees as well. If you normally press up on your knees, then just do a few. You'll know how many you normally do. I just really want to go like 50% or something here to warm my chest up, okay? So lower my chest down, push my hands into the ground to drive back up. Drive back up. 3, 4, I'm going to do 6, 5, 6, okay. Just a little bit to get my chest going. So, we're going to get into the warm-up, okay? We're going to get into the main workout, sorry. I'm going to ask my 8-year-old son who's been assisting me in the warm-up to leave the room so we can get to business.
Bye. I'll watch you live.
See you later. That might not have been on, you might have been underneath the camera, but there you go. Keep the light on though. Right, see you. Thanks, dude. Great, right. So I'll shoot these workouts at home so that, you know, the family are never too far away. We're going to start by doing a press up movement, but we're going to do a side to side press up. So let me show you one. I'll show you the face on so you can see the side to side part. You get set up for a press up, okay? You do a press up, and then rather than just do another one, we'll just move to the left and do that. You can keep your feet in the same place if you're kind of tight for space. You can do it that way. Keep your feet in the same place and do it that way, okay? Whichever option's fine. If you're doing your press up on your knees, that's great. Do the movement to the side on your feet. So you press on your knees, come up onto your toes and move to the side. We'll get more of a challenge through the core that way. And we'll start in about 20 seconds, and we're going to do this every minute on the minute style, okay? Or EMOM as it's known. So we'll start with 8 side to side press ups. 8's the number I'm going to do. The level below would be going for 6. Right, let's go. Or if you want to challenge yourself more, then you would try and do 10, okay? But they take a little bit of time, and then the side step adds to the intensity. So, normally if I was doing press ups in this EMOM fashion, I might do 10 or 12. But because I'm adding the side step in, which challenges my shoulders, I've lost count. Maybe. Let's call that 8 for me, right? Because I'm doing the side step, that adds to the movement. So I normally take off a couple of reps from what my normal press ups would be to give myself that number. You can do that move where you side step along 4 times and back just to give you a little bit of variety if you've got the space. I'm going to do it side on this time in 8. Felt okay for the first one. We're going to do it 4 more times, folks, so our chest is going to be and our shoulders are going to be really good. Right, here we go. 6 or 8 or your 10, whatever you're doing, let's do them. That's 1 for me. 2. 3, I'm trying to be controlled. 4. 5. Starting to burn me already. 8 and up. Okay. This is going to be good. A good burn you're getting. Your chest, as well as being involved when you push something away from you, it does bring your arms across in front of you as well. So when you're moving side to side on the ground, you get an extra squeeze in your chest as well. So another reason which makes it a nice change up to normal press ups, and it makes it a nice challenge as well. My chest is still tired. This is going to be, there might be some noises happening here. Let's go. So however many you're doing, you're going to go for it, okay? 3, 4, for me that's halfway, wow. Right, done. I nearly did a 9th. I'm going to save that. So that's good. 3 sets done. We're going to do 2 more. I am really feeling it already. And I may need to make some grunting noises here. So you might want to put the volume down on this, because the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th of these is going to be quite discussion for me. Let's go, come on. Oh, you're struggling like I am. Or pushing yourself like I am, I should say. Halfway. Here comes the grunting. Good. So, one more left. I'm feeling good about only having one more. Challenging, and even listen to my breathing. Just by doing press ups, it's good. So, I'm feeling that, definitely. It's challenging, but I'm really pleased that my form is staying good. I'm getting my chest touching the ground every time. So even when it gets tough, I'm thinking about what the correct form is. So hopefully, you're doing the same. Would you believe we're on our last set? So it means lowering, touching and driving. Because when you get tired, you don't want to go down as far. Because it feels like it's a big distance to press back up. But that's when we really just have to go mind over matter. I've got 2 more. They're getting slower. Oh. Woohoo! Good, I got them done. That's the chest press done, the press up done. We're going to move on to squat. The squat jumps, or squat without the jump. I'm leaving it up to you, but I think the number 10 feels good. So let's aim for 10. Or you can be trying maybe 5 squat jumps, 5 normal squats. Right, here we go. 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So that felt better than press ups. And I got through those in about 19 seconds. So press ups is about 26 or 27 seconds. And because we're going again after every minute, it doesn't take a genius to work out. The quicker you do them, I'm not saying to rush, but the quicker the exercise takes, naturally the longer your rest becomes. So that might come in handy here for these squats. So look, from the side there. 3, 2, 1, go, squat down, jump. 5, I think. I've lost count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? I think it was. I hope it was. Sorry, I've got my mirror here. So I look, often check where my feet and what my knees doing, what my hips doing. I want to check my form. My form is right, so I'm doing the exercise properly, not going to get injured, and also really important, I'm showing you all how it's done. I would hate to show you how to do something wrong. We've done 2 sets. This is feeling alright so far. Right. 10 again, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Got through them even quicker. 3 sets. You've done 3 sets, how are you feeling? If you've just been squatting, and you feel alright, you've only got 2 more sets to do, why not try the squat jumps this time? If you have been doing the squat jumps and you're feeling alright, try 12. Try and push yourself. I'm giving you a guideline, I'm showing you the move, but I can't be there with you looking and seeing who everyone is, so I want you to try. Have a bit of responsibility. Take a bit of ownership and try and push on if you can. And tell you what, I'll do 12 this time. So I'm feeling alright. Let's push on. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, that burned a bit. That burned a bit more. And we've got one more set. Simple but effective, this EMOM style. Well, I've got 4 moves. You can pick a couple and do, 5 minutes on each, or you can pick just one move and do it like 10 times or 12 times, and you really get a good workout. And it doesn't take a lot of thinking, you just need to think about, a small number of exercises and then have a watch. Alright? Right, last set, I'm going to do 12. Whatever your number is, go and stick to it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good, another one down. Another one down. We're doing well. We're going to do leg raises, okay? Which means lying on your back, bringing your legs up. We want to try and keep your legs straight, but if you bend your knees a bit more, then it can take a little bit of the intensity out and make it a wee bit more achievable. If you're feeling a bit exposed when the straighter legs, so I'm going to come up and I'm trying to bring my kind of hips, my tailbone off the ground and almost curl my trunk up the way. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's 10. And again, a little bit like the press ups, that's an exercise which is taken a bit closer to 30 seconds. So rest periods are tasty on this one. So I have my hands behind my head. Said this a few times before. Keeps my hands out of the way, supports my neck ever so slightly, but I'm not pulling on my neck, it's really just somewhere to have my hands. So I'm not tempted to really push my hands into the ground here, which can take a little bit of the focus away from your abs, depending on how hard you're pushing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feeling good. I'll tell you an interesting thing. This leg raise is primarily an exercise for your stomach, here, your core. But your lower part of your stomach muscles, your lower abs, getting right down towards your hip area. And there's a muscle at the top of your thighs, hip flexors, which comes up into the same area. And it works here. I can feel the top of my thighs are quite tired when I'm doing this. I've been using my legs with the squat jumps, you see. So, although it's primarily an ab move, there is a bit of tension just at the top of my legs here. If you feel at the back of your legs when you're doing it, they're not too engaged. Your bum and stuff, that's not tensing up, but this little bit here, I think that's 6. So then it does get involved a little bit. do this movement for your stomach. I want to say that's 3 sets. 2 more sets to go. So if you're someone, when you're doing your sit-ups, if you hook your toes into something and do your sit-ups and you use your legs a little bit, then that's how you take your toes out and just leave them without attaching them to anything. Right, I'm going again. When you do a normal sit-up, you might find a normal sit-up without an anchor point for your feet is quite a lot more difficult. And that's because you really are putting all the attention back onto your core. You're not giving your legs anything to grip onto. I can actually see steam coming off my head here, which is interesting. It tells that I am warm. There's steam coming off me. Right, I'm going to do one more set of these. This should be our 3rd exercise done. And we've got burpees to finish, so our heart rate is going to be beating out our chest. I'm looking forward to doing 10 more of these, having a sip of water, and then really buckling up for the last 5 minutes of hard work in this workout. 3, 2, last set, go. Starting to burn now after just 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That is tough. And we've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds before we get into burpees. Now I need to demonstrate one, don't I? So we're not going chest to floor, we're going to stop here. Look, so hands, feet to here, and up, okay? You can... I'm going to do 10. Let's everybody try for 10. See if you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. 10 is going to be a challenge. If you tried 10 and you did them all, that's great. If you're thinking 10 is going to be a bit much to do another 4 times, then maybe go 9 or 8. But do challenge yourself, though it's the last thing we're doing. 10 again. 3, 2, go. Three, 4, 5, 6, sweat dripping off my head, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to... Guys, this is going to get ugly here. At the top of my rep, you'll see me, I'm trying to extend. So I'm standing upright, my knees are straight, hips are straight, and I'm upright here. Rather than finishing here, really finish the rep. Start and finish your reps here. I'm going to turn around and see if that helps. Let's go. Round 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Is it 10? See when you get tired, everybody. That's 3 rounds done. Your form can start to go a little bit wobbly. So really make sure you're putting your hands down, same time, underneath your shoulders to give yourself a good base. I feel like I'm not as slick as I maybe was first round, but I'm grinding them out one at a time. Here we go again, fourth round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've all got one. We've all got one more round to do. Sweat is really starting to get my eyes out. I should have had a towel. I didn't. I don't even. One at a time. Come on. Go and everybody do one more than they have been doing. Right, so I'm going to go for 11. I don't know why I just said that, but I'm going to stick to it. Come on. Whatever you have been doing, do one more. Just take them one at a time. Look, I'm not going crazy fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, one more for me. 11. That was the real deal, folks. Oh. Come on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Woohoo! Right. Right, I really enjoy these simple workouts, everybody. I think that it just shows you what you can really achieve if you pick a few exercises that work. Try and work everything. Keep on the move. We'll stretch in about 30 seconds time, alright? What I mean is we've worked our upper body with a big pushing movement, we've worked our legs with those squat jumps, then we worked our core with leg raises, and then burpees are really working. All of those 3 things that we've already worked, just finishing it off it nicely. I'm going to stretch my hamstrings out. I'm going to move my feet outside shoulder width. For me, you can have them whatever hamstring stretch you prefer, whatever foot placement you prefer. I'm really cool with. And I'm rounding my back here, as you can see. I'm rounding my back. Another option we've got is to try and keep a straight back and keep more tension through the hamstrings that way. Okay, just a slightly different variation of the stretch. Even doing this, I'm nowhere near bent over, I can feel a good stretch coming up. Okay. Right, release that. I'm going down my quads. And we're doing a couple of minutes of stretching at the end of this workout. But as you'll often hear me say at the end of workouts, you know, if you want to go and do another 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, that's fine as well. Your muscles are nice and warm. Now you've stopped exercising, they're about to go into, let me stretch this shoulder, they're about to go into recovery and repair mode. That's when they start to stiffen up a little bit and inflame a little bit. So right now while we're warm, maybe just before that process starts to happen, it's a good time to stretch when you're warm, put it that way. And with your hamstrings and your quads, right, your hands behind back, and I'll stretch my chest. With your hamstrings and your quads and everything, you can hold the stretches for about 20 seconds. Is fine. Up to 30 seconds works as well, but 20 seconds is a nice length of time. Means you can stretch your whole body in 2 or 3 minutes. Relax out of that. Like a couple of deep breaths to finish. Inhale. Out. Inhale up. Out. One more. Inhale. And out. Right, well done everyone. What a workout that was.